as for Epstein, I've said this before, but just as a reminder, I do know somebody very, very close to this case who is in a position to know virtually everything. Now,
really? Somebody close to the case who knows virtually everything. We blurred out his face to protect him. I wonder who she could be talking about. Stop bragging, Megyn Kelly.
not everything, but virtually everything. And this person has told me from the start, years and years ago,
Yes.
that Jeffrey Epstein, in this person's view, was not a... This is this person's view, who was
Thank
there
God.
for a lot of this, but that he was into the barely legal type. Like he liked 15-year-old girls.
Why does she think 18 is legal, by the way? And also, a little side note, Megyn Kelly has a 14-year-old daughter. Why does she say that 15, a 15-year-old girl who's been trafficked is somehow barely legal?
We have yet to see anybody come forward and say, I was I was under 10, I was under 14 when
That's
I
the
first
line
came within his
of the Republican
purview.
Party.
Look, you can say that's a distinction without a difference.
No, it's not.
I think there is a
It's
difference.
not.
There's a difference between a 15-year-old and a 5-year-old. You know, it's just whatever.
There's a difference between trafficking a 14-year-old and a 15-year-old. If you're Megyn Kelly's daughter, run. If you would have told me 10 years ago that these right-wingers would start saying that, yeah, 15 years old, that's fine. Doesn't matter, they're trafficked. That's barely legal, as she says. If they would have moved that line for this guy right here, if you would have told me that 10 years ago this Republican Party would do that, I would completely believe you. This party is not looking for morals. This party is not looking for character. It's looking for a savior. And they've already decided that he's the savior. And from Mormons to Islam, the savior can have whatever girls he wants, whatever age he wants, however many he wants. I guess Jewish star ladies there to just nod and like sane-wash this. Yes, Megyn, everything you're saying. 15-year-old barely legal girls who've been trafficked to an island are fine. They're fair game. They're not like, below 14 years old. Why does Megyn Kelly feel like this has to be the topic of her episode that day? Why does she feel she has to make a distinction? Obviously for protection. But you see that SiriusXm down in the corner there? That's the weird thing. I mean, is SiriusXm proud to promote this idea that trafficked 15-year-olds are fine? They're barely legal? Because I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be putting my name, The Chud Report, on any content like this, you sickos. The Chud Report.